good. Federer down. But Ranic has the break point to come. And it's not often you see Roger Federer lying prone on centre court.
That was not how I was looking at centre court. I was looking at centre court as in thank you for the crowd and thank you for a great feeling that you gave me throughout the championships. I was fortunate enough yet again to play all my matches on centre court. I don't take that for granted, so for me it's a respect towards Milos to wait for him. Like in the olden days, you walk off together. Same time, thank the crowd, and then leave the stage for Milos really at the end. So that was what I was going through, and not thinking about this might be my last Wimbledon. And yes, I hope to be back on centre court, to be very clear for you.
Oh, found the corner. Oh, that's a sumptuous pass. 3-1. The French Open. Oh, tough to get a rhythm off. Oh, and he's enjoying himself now. His match point for the 17th seed. For the 18th straight year, Roger Federer moved through to round 2 here at the Australian Open as he returns in style. First competitive match since the semi-finals at Wimbledon. It's a good one. He's won in 4 sets, 7-5, 3-6, 6-2, 6-2.
Across 6 feet. Suddenly an energy boost for Federer. Finish line feels a lot closer. 15 love.
This is a sweet strike right here. Kept his head down.
Federer within a game of the final. Big time respect and more relief than joy from Federer, but he has fought hard to get back to the Australian Open final.
Well, he's capable of it.
Yeah, we know that. Those second serves are laid in there a little softer than usual. For Federer. Nadal may remember that little forehand miss at 15-11 this game.
Well, you remember Roger had that forehand early in the fourth that cost him, it seemed, the set. That could be exactly the same situation with Nadal. That was pretty much a gimme.
second nature to him, isn't it? No one's had
the word suffer. He always talks about being willing to suffer for
no
these
one's had
titles.
more guts than Nadal.
Defensive shots to stay in the rally. And then that
absolutely dug in there, did Federer.
And that says a lot about what Roger needs to do and what he seems willing to do, which is a good sign because he had to really do that the hard way. Easily could have lost that point a couple times.
We are all really fortunate to be seeing this right now. You can tell grandkids about this one. It's a challenge from Nadal. It was called good. It's game, set, match Federer if it's good. And it is. The remarkable Roger Federer. A victory has never been sweeter than this one, right here, right now. Because it's over Rafa. He told us that before the final.
And seems to be as good as he's ever been. So when you add all these things together and his absolute love for the game, I mean, I've seen a lot of things in 40 years, and I've never seen anyone like this guy.
What a year we've seen, though, in men's tennis. It began with that Roger-Rafa 5-set encounter when Federer turned it around in the 5th set from a breakdown. He goes and wins Indian Wells in Miami, the hardcourt double. Then Nadal goes on a tear, maybe plays the best clay court season near anybody has ever played. You pick up 10 Barcelona, 10 Monte Carlo, 10 Roland Garros. Federer comes here for his 8th. Only one thing left in the major calendar. The first meeting ever at the U.S. Open.
Could that finally happen?
Could they be the seeds 1 and 2? Because the race points are interesting, and Federer sort of deflected the question with Tom. Right now, you just want to savor that trophy, right? But number 1 remains a very real goal for him and a very reachable goal, despite playing a very slim schedule. You have very little margin for error, right, Patrick? When you do that, he's played 7 events now. He's won 5 of them. He's 2 losses away, 2 match points away from being perfect on the season. Rafa's lead is less than 400 points.
Well, this is the most interesting part of this is Rafa and Roger reestablishing their dominance. But what's even maybe as interesting and to me as surprising is the fact that you've got Djokovic and Murray at 7 and 8. And you go to last year when we came to Wimbledon, it was all Novak. This guy held all 4 majors coming into Wimbledon last year. Andy Murray then goes on this unbelievable tear. There the two guys are thinking, okay, it's going to be the era of these two guys for the next couple of years. So where, I ask you, Johnny Mac, where will we be a year from now? Because look how much changed in this last year.
That is a very good question.
I finally stumped you.
The truth is, Roger's only got to worry about one guy to finish year number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you saw that in the standings. There's a huge gap between the other players. So
and the years in doubt for Murray and Djokovic, of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly right. So he's in the driver's seat. He can sort of take a step back, enjoy. He gets his cake and eat it too.
And the scary thing was, Raonic was covering the line. But Federer has managed to hit round the outside of this ball and bend it back onto the line.
5-3. Game, set and match.
He has so many records, so many numbers by his name, but that is the most in the Open era. Ahead of Jimmy Connors now. He is virtually ahead of everybody in every category. He is simply one of the best of all time.
It hasn't happened very often, but when he's got love 15, Federer's come up with something huge.
15-0.
It's a record 8 for Roger.
3 sets to love. 6-3, 6-1, 6-4.
Oh, what a pleasure to be here, to be a part of tennis history, to be able to see a record broken.
Only lost 2 matches, and in those matches he had match points. I mean, this is almost superhuman.
I mean, you said the numbers game, and we couldn't emphasize enough the very fact, all the records he's broken. I mean, we're talking about, tough competition. You're talking about everybody's pretty much younger than him, and yet he finds ways to win and to win easily and to do it on a consistent week in, week out basis on every surface apart from clay. It's just impossible to fathom, because you think, where is he going to go now? We thought it was impossible to reach 18 for him. Now he's done 18 and 19 back to back. Was it be 20 at the Open? Where is he going to go?
You wouldn't bet against it, would you?
This year, not coming back from injury, coming back from a great season, how do you compare the way that it feels on the court for you, Ryan, game-wise, body-wise? Where is your game compared to this time last year?
Well, expectations are different, which is a good thing. That means I had a good season last year. The off-season was fantastic too, and my last match is not that long ago. You know, World Tour finals and all that, not 6-7 months ago, like it was last year. And you know, I'm coming in this year very fit, very well equipped, knowing that 5-set is not an issue, whereas maybe last year that was always a bit the question mark.
He's done it, and Roger Federer keeps his impeccable record here in quarterfinals at the Australian Open. He has never lost at this stage in the tournament. Through to a 14th semi-final here at Australia.
Challenge, just like Nadal's challenge. Federer can't believe it. It's deja vu. That time it was out. It was game, set, match. This time, no. And Federer, the timeless one, reaches 20 Grand Slam titles.
It's an absolute honor to be here again, and all the other legends in the commentary booth around the stadium. It's always a celebration of tennis when the tournament comes to an end. So I just want to thank all the people who made this night so special for both players and all the fans out here tonight. And yeah, you guys, you fill the stadiums, you make me nervous, you make me go out and practice, and just like to thank you for everything. Wouldn't be the same without you guys, thank you. Marin's team as well, you guys work hard, all the best. Just talk. And my team, I love you guys. Thank you.